What's up, everyone? Welcome back to King Anime Review, and for this video, I'll be reviewing episode 238 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, titled A Killer on the Ship. So, yeah, this episode was basically a murder investigation focused episode, trying to find out who killed the captain of the ship, because the episode started off with the captain of the ship who helped Boruto and his friends go rescue their friends from Doto Island. That captain was killed at the start of the episode. And basically the whole episode was, the people, the characters on the ship investigating and trying to figure out who actually killed the captain. So at first they initially thought it was Kyoho, because Kyoho was basically, because he was acting really suspicious. And on top of that, the murder weapon was a blunt object, which is obviously similar to his legendary 7 Ninja Swordsman blade, which has a hammer with it. So, yeah, so based off of those two things, his suspicion and the weapon that was used to kill the captain, they were very suspicious of him, his suspicious behavior, because, yeah, so he didn't want to remove his mask and all that type of stuff. And at first, Awabe started to, have, oh yeah, and also this guy, he had blood. He had like a blood cloth or something like that. And yeah, so Awabe was trying to fight him. And then basically everybody agreed that they should figure out what was going on by, splitting up and basically gathering information, splitting up into different teams and stuff. And yeah, so they did that. And when they did that, they talked to some of the other characters on the boat, or actually, some of the, civilians, the people who was from Doto Island who, they helped rescue. They talked to some of them, or they listened to some of their conversations, and they searched around for clues and stuff. And they ended up thinking that it was Kyoho, because the people on the ship, one of the civilians from Doto Island was talking about how he's seen Kyoho, go into the captain's ship, or he was going to the captain's ship when he said he had to go to the bathroom, or going into the captain's room. I mean, when he said he had to go to the bathroom or something like that. And yeah, so based off of that, and they were basically, the civilians were accusing him. And then based off of that, Kawaki and Iwabe they went into a room to fight Kyoho. And they made it look like they killed Kyoho when they didn't. They didn't actually kill him. Awabe actually thought Kawaki was gonna kill him, but he ended up not killing him. He just he set his plan in motion, and one of those civilians who were accusing Kyoho ended up being revealed that he was controlled by a member of the Funita clan. Not a real blood member, but I guess because he doesn't look like he's one of the real blood members. I mean, he might be, but anyways, he's one of their, quote unquote clan members. I guess one of the like-minded individuals. And it seems like he has a similar technique to the Hozuki clan, the clan that Suigetsu is from, and his brother, and how they're able to basically turn their bodies into liquid. But he used it in a very unique way. He used it in a way where he basically turns his body into a liquid and then enters someone else's mouth, and thus gain control over their body. This is the first time I've seen, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen, Suigetsu's ability used like that. Suigetsu's clan's abilities used like that, where they can liquefy their bodies. They can turn their bodies into liquid. I think this is the first time I've seen it used in that way. So that's a very cool and unique way of using that technique. And I wonder if he's a part of the Hozuki clan. We probably won't ever get an explanation on if he's a part of the Hozuki clan or not, because he doesn't seem like he's, well, first off, he died in the episode, but also it doesn't seem like he's going to be an extremely important character anyways. But yeah, so once they found out basically who he was or whatever, they started to basically trace him down. He tried to escape, and he basically Hebi Ichigo, used her needle blade to restrict his movements, and it was revealed that basically, her Nuibara can stitch things, or basically stitch anything together, including chakra. So basically, it can bind chakra itself. So that was that was revealed. So he couldn't even move, even though he has this liquefying ability. And yeah, then what he ended up doing was he ended up, even he basically went into he basically killed himself by going into an engine or something like that, and blowing up or whatever. And yeah, that's what happened with that. And then everybody's Kyoho was, people was okay with, they was apologizing to Kyoho and stuff towards the end of the episode, and Heavy Ichigo was acting like she liked him or something for saving her. So yeah, and then yeah, that's pretty much in the episode. Basically at the end of the episode, they was talking about how they need some stuff, how the ship is, because of the engine was messed up or whatever. They're gonna need to stop somewhere or whatever with their ship or something, like get their ship fixed, is what it seems like. And next episode, somebody who he looks very similar to Tenma's brother. His name Izuri. Yeah, it's a little kid who looks very similar to Izuri. And in the preview, it showed that this kid is, it seemed like he's gonna approach the ship that Boruto and the others are on. And yeah, he looks very similar to Izuri, like he might be Izuri's son or something like that. He got that, white eye with the grayish pupil in the middle, which it looks very similar to the Byakugan, just like Izuri and stuff like that. So he might also be connected to the Funato clan, and he might be Izuri's son. But anyways, yeah, so I know I reviewed this episode pretty quickly, but the episode, it didn't really have anything that I would consider bad writing that I can remember. I don't think anything was poorly written in this episode. Now, I am recording this review I seen this episode, I don't know if I seen it on Sunday but anyways, I seen it a couple days ago, basically. So, or probably a little bit more than a couple days ago, probably right after it came out. But anyways, yeah, so it's not that fresh on my mind, but yeah, that's basically the stuff that happened in the episode. I don't remember any bad writing necessarily, other than the fact that they probably could have stopped that Funato clan guy from, going into the engine. They probably could have stopped that. Yeah, they probably could have stopped that. I don't get why they didn't, just try to kill him when he was wrapped up, or maybe they just didn't want to kill him. Yeah, they were trying to make him talk. Yeah, Buntan said they were trying to make him talk, so they didn't want to kill him. They wanted him to reveal more information and stuff. So they didn't want to kill him, but maybe they could have did a better job at restraining him or whatever. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, the episode, it wasn't really any bad writing in the episode, and even that thing that I just mentioned, wasn't necessarily bad writing either, because they did want to keep him alive and stuff. So this episode, unlike the previous episode, the episode before this episode didn't really have any bad writing. Although the episode before this, 237, it actually had better action and better art and animation due to the fact that it had some cool fights in that episode. And I really do like the episode in terms of action and how the fights was and stuff like that. But it did have some moments that were poorly written in that episode. However, this episode doesn't have, poorly written moments. For the most part, I thought everything was handled pretty well. So with that being said, I'm going to give, and plus I like the strategy used. I like how Kawaki, tricked the Funato clan guy into thinking Kyoho was dead in order to try to, basically in order to try to get the Funato clan guy to reveal himself, because they guessed that might be a Funato clan guy on the boat, and they wanted to get him to reveal himself. And yeah, Kawaki used some great strategy. Even Sarda was complimenting how good his strategy was. Kawaki is obviously very smart, and yeah, stuff like that. So basically, the episode was really great, very well written, and I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 in terms of story, a 10 out of 10 in terms of animation, and a 9.5 out of 10 in terms of art. There was some weird looking art in the episode, like Kawaki and Sarda's fingers looked really weird during one part of the episode, like when it was like showing Boruto, Kawaki, and Sarda standing right next to each other. After they found out this Funato clan guy was on a boat or whatever. Yeah, it was some weird looking artwork during that scene. But anyway, so yeah, overall, this is a 10 out of 10 episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. A pretty great episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I'm looking forward to the next one. And with that being said, let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that channel notification bell to be notified on all of my future videos, and share the video all over the internet. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Every promise I've been praying for tonight, I hold on.